Not many can sleep through the night. Do you agree? Who would have thought about that? Have you both lost sleep before? Yes, I knew it. When I experience tension, yes. I know both of you. You wouldn't lose sleep easily, right? Not so serious, just occasionally. That's not even worth mentioning. I had that problem before coming to Bodhi meditation. Insomnia? You? Yes. Thanks to meditation, I now sleep very well. I see, so it happened to you too. Yes, but not serious. Yes. Yes, when I was seriously troubled. It happens to everyone, me too. How many days have I lost sleep? 30 days, I think. If you lose sleep less than once a year on average, you're really lucky. This is someone's ideal goal. Are you sure those times weren't jet lag? Most of the time, I felt like I could control my sleeping hours. For example, if I plan when to wake up or sleep, I will be like a programmed robot, waking up and sleeping at the planned time. Not everyone can do this. We did some research. Indeed, quite a lot of people have sleeping problems. Many people can't fall asleep. Master, I have a question. You see, when we were young, it was hard to wake us up. Once we were asleep, right? Our parents did everything to wake us up. But nothing would work. We slept until 12 p.m. But why is it so hard for us now, as adults, to fall asleep? I'm talking about 80% of the adults. That's quite a lot. Without an effective remedy. Some continue to lose sleep for more than a decade. For some, a lifetime. Let's guess why people can't fall asleep. You go first, Juezhen. Wooly mentioned just now that we had no worries when we were kids. We only worried about what our next meal would be. That's not the case with adults. We're stressed over our studies, work, relationship, marriage, kids, housing loans, our grandkids. There's no end to our worries. So if these pressures can't be resolved, our mental health will be affected, and we'll have trouble falling asleep. There's a saying, worrying so much that your hair turns gray overnight. That's so damaging. Work stress is one of the causes. Especially for those who work in the finance field. Some of them are so stressed that they almost go insane. I've heard about teachers being stressed out, as they need to meet the requirements from the school board, such as transition rate to higher education. That rate is the final indicator of the teacher's work. Say, there are 4 classes in grade 5. These 4 classes will start competing over students' grades. People with higher standards find it harder to cope with failures. And that makes their sleeping problems worse. Working makes you stressed, regardless of your job. Only our colleagues know how stressed we are. Master, there's one more reason for losing sleep. The stress of losing something. Losing what? Your job, your wife, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, etc. Breaking up hurts. Crying too much affects your sleep. It's referred to as the suffering of not attaining what is sought. Yes. When some people see their friends' mansions, cars, money, etc. but they can't afford those things themselves, they feel useless. Especially when they see that they can't even afford the tips others pay. They feel that their lives are meaningless. They might part ways with their friends due to their sense of inferiority. They may think about striving to succeed in life to get rich. That's positive. But can they? Envy without courage gets you nowhere. It's like diving without knowing how to swim. And without a life jacket. What does that mean? Death. The suffering of not getting what one wants. People can lose sleep over anything during different stages of life. I have a friend my age who got into a good university. He's been losing sleep from then until now. He worked so hard getting into that university, and stayed up late quite often. He made it, and it cost him his sleep until now. I see, a student. This is a person who couldn't sleep after scoring good grades. Succeeded and lost sleep. That's tough. He was stressed for too long. Yes, being overly exhausted affects your mental health and makes you lose sleep. He's been like that until now. It's hard to get rid of it once it happens to you. Yes. Insomnia stays even when you're no longer stressed. Right. It does. Yes. It's like surviving a shot, but the wound is there forever. Yes. Or, when you're seriously sick or after surviving a major operation. Your vital energy could be severely drained, which affects your sleep. And, people with aches and pains usually don't sleep well. Not many can sleep well. After being diagnosed with a severe disease, not many. The news alone could scare them to death. Injections and pills could help some people, but not all people. Some people live with sleeping problems all their life. Yes. That's a torment. Right. I know, the feeling of hopelessness. Lying in bed does help them recover their strength. But not being able to fall asleep is painful. You're still unable to fall asleep. This problem can't be changed. Yes. This is a common reason people get sick. This is what our ancestors thought. It's written in the Yellow Emperor's inner canon too. My master also told me, if one's 5 senses are not working properly, and there are symptoms such as slurred speech, misaligned spine, etc. The fundamental cause of these symptoms is vital energy deficiency. Think of vital energy as your life energy. Having enough energy is like electrical appliances working properly with enough electricity. How much voltage are we being supplied? 110 volt? 220 volt? That's not the issue. What happens when you're supposed to get, say, 110 volt, but only 70 to 80 volt reaches you? With enough energy, your food processor could grind bones, meat and walnuts into paste in just 5 seconds. What happens when voltage is weak? What happens to your food processor? It can't move. It can still move a bit, but it won't be able to grind anything. Because it hasn't got enough power. It's stuck. This is common, right? Yes. Next, the hair dryer. With enough power. It's loud when you switch it on. With hot air too. Strong, hot air, right? Without enough power, there will be sound, but no hot air. The lights should be bright enough for you to read. Without power, you can't do that. If you're lucky, you might see the lights flickering. In short, when you haven't got enough electricity, your electrical appliances won't work properly. Low electricity and low vital energy are quite similar. Take sleep as an example. The ability to sleep when it's time to sleep means that we have enough vital energy, like having an abundant supply of electricity. When it's time to sleep, as my master told me, the energy will automatically sink. So your eyes will close and you'll feel sleepy. Our vital energy is dictated by the way the universe works. This is shown in our sleep. When one side of Earth faces the sun, the other side faces darkness, right? In ancient times, what could you see when night fell? You slept. Any other options? No. This is the law of nature. Sleeping recharges our energy. Even a robot needs to be charged up. Sleeping and eating get you recharged. So, when night falls, you sleep. This is what earthlings do, according to the law of nature. A normal earthling with a healthy level of vital energy has no problem falling asleep when it's bedtime. A healthy person falls asleep within 20 minutes. What's the reason people can't fall asleep? A lack of vital energy, that's the reason. Like I said, when your vital energy is sufficient, it automatically sinks when it's time to sleep. When your vital energy is insufficient, it doesn't sink but rather gets stuck, causing flashes of memories to fill your head. How can you sleep with a busy mind? When you can't sleep, you recall past events and start bickering with your partner. And then you blame each other for things that happened decades ago. You remember nothing that happened recently, but all past events are clear in your mind. Why does this happen? Insomnia leads to overthinking. People who face insufficient vital energy have trouble getting a hold of their internal organs. They're weak because they're not getting recharged from sleep. As such, what happens to their minds? Messed up. When a wife with a messed up mind recalls unpleasant events, who gets it? The husband. When she's done with the husband, the unlucky child will also get it. More scoldings to come. That's how it is, right? People with sleeping problems stay in a bad mood all the time. Their anger issues show their insufficient vital energy. We have this illusion. If some people constantly scold others, they have too much vital energy. From my observation, such people usually have a pale complexion. Not pink. More pale than pink, for people who sleep little. Their complexions are gray with a touch of white. The gray-black color starts from the eye sockets. Called panda eyes, it's from not getting enough sleep. As their condition persists, their whole face turns gray. This would mess up their consciousness. That's how it is. I see. Their hands and feet will feel cold too. This would delight those who sleep with overheated hands and feet. Sorry to disappoint you, but you have heaty liver, right? Your vital energy can't lower the heat in your hands and feet, and let the heat sink. You lack purifying energy. Yes. This has something to do with your liver and your digestive system. To prevent this, watch your diet and maintain work-life balance. If not, you'll overthink at night and bicker with your partner. This is what Grandmaster Ren told me. Not being able to sleep well shows your vital energy deficiency, which causes your internal organs to malfunction. This means if we want to sleep well, we need to have adequate vital energy. Yes. We've learned something new today. Previously, I thought sleep recharges our tired body. I thought it's like charging your out-of-battery phone. Now I know that without energy, we can't charge our body at all. Good analogy. When you're overly exhausted, you can't fall asleep. Even if you're already in your bed. You're too tired. Yes. In your overly exhausted state. You lack vital energy to keep your internal organs working properly. So you are unable to fall asleep and have bad digestion. You'll have aches and soreness, blurry eyesight, bad hearing, etc. These are caused by fatigue and a lack of vital energy. In short, being unable to fall asleep doesn't mean you're not tired enough. It means you're overly tired. You need to do something to get yourself recharged a bit. Master, your explanation on vital energy is enlightening indeed. That explains why, after practicing meditation and energy Bagua, most of our practitioners are able to sleep well straight after. Because their vital energy has been replenished. Yes. When you're lacking vital energy, your heart and kidneys fail to work well together. Your kidneys can't provide energy to your heart. So your heart can't provide energy to your body. When the heart and kidneys don't have enough energy, it'll lead to chronic nervousness. That's how it is. But from a macroscopic perspective of health science, with adequate vital energy, our internal organs, facial organs and limbs will function properly. When everything's well, you will sleep well too. When your kidneys don't have enough vital energy, they can't support your heart. Your kidneys should supply enough energy to your heart. When kidneys fail to do that, the heart reacts when our brain worries about something. Let me try to describe this. Every house has a wall clock, right? Have you seen an antique wall clock? The ticking sound of a wall clock indicates its quality. If it sounds smooth and crisp, it's good stuff. The bad ones don't sound good. It's like something stuck in them. Your heart reacts to your worries by beating irregularly. I see. An irregular heartbeat has nothing to do with your heart. It's about your energy supply. When your vital energy is lacking, your heart beats sloppily. No need to worry, your heart's fine, but not your vital energy level. Someone asked how to solve the linked problems of our heart and kidneys. Meditation and energy Bagua, of course. Now, I'm not trying to boast about our products. But they're good. I'm not trying to promote anything. But still, practicing energy Bagua is a good way to deal with health issues. You might think that it only deals with one problem at a time. It's not like that. It deals with everything. Well, if you're lucky, it might heal all your health problems. We have testimonials to back this up. Speaking of energy Bagua, here's a testimonial on how energy Bagua dealt with insomnia.
I'm Fu Shanrue, and I'm 54 years old. I was weak before I started practicing energy Bagua. I had insomnia for more than 10 years. I'd wake up at midnight feeling scared. Then I'd just stay awake in bed until morning. During this period, I was sleeping for only 2 to 3 hours per night. I'd fall asleep at 6 a.m., that's when people wake up. I was always in a bad mood because of lacking sleep. It felt like I had a heavy burden pressing on me. It was awful. My house is a 3-story home. I couldn't walk up the stairs like normal. I crawled up on all fours, like this. My knees and heels were in pain. I was exhausted inside out. The medicines did nothing at the root level. After practicing energy Bagua for a month, I was able to sleep soundly for 7 to 8 hours a night. Even firecrackers and heavy rain couldn't wake me up. I slept through the night. I felt so happy. I felt contented. I've been practicing for 5 years. My insomnia has been basically healed. My chest distress is gone. My family was surprised to see me go upstairs. Even I was surprised. Because I used to crawl up to the upper floors. I am grateful to my parents and Grandmaster JinBodhi. Grandmaster JinBodhi has given me health, a harmonious family, and a good career. I hope more people will be able to learn energy Bagua and discover health and happiness like me. Thank you, Grandmaster JinBodhi.
Look at the effects she got from energy Bagua within just 1 month. She is healed of insomnia. She can sleep soundly for 7 to 8 hours. Not even heavy rain and fireworks can wake her up. That's how deeply she's sleeping. Nothing wakes her up. She had been losing sleep for more than 10 years. That's serious. She slept for only 2 to 3 hours a night. Yes, without proper sleep and rest, we won't have enough energy. Our internal organs, bones and joints could be affected. Our body would be sore all over. She's in charge of an energy Bagua practice site now. With her vital energy replenished, she's now sleeping better. Her internal organs, joints and bones are also getting stronger. Look at how she climbed up the stairs before. She was climbing, literally. Yes. She was on all fours. Imagine how much pain she was in. It must have been devastating for her. She was losing sleep too. What a miserable life she was living. I could tell that she was in great pain. Yes, all thoughts must have crossed her mind. Yes. She's only practiced for a short while. Only 1 month. The effects show quickly. She's sleeping for 7 to 8 hours already. I bet she could beat her children in a stair climbing competition. She now teaches and guides others to practice energy Bagua. She couldn't do this previously, and now she can. Thanks to Grandmaster JinBodhi, she's truly blessed. Someone says energy Bagua solves everything. Let's go through another testimonial about energy Bagua and insomnia. My name is Guanghui. I started to have severe insomnia in 2018. I couldn't sleep even for a minute. It was very uncomfortable as it led to chest pain and tightness. I went to the emergency room every night because I couldn't stand it. The ER doctor gave me IV drip therapy, which eased some pressure off my chest. After a week, I couldn't take it anymore. I felt like I was dying. So I went to a larger hospital. I saw a neurologist there. The neurologist said, "You can't live like this. I'll prescribe you a stronger medication so you can get some relief." The medication made me sleep, but it was uncomfortable. When I slept, I either felt too hot or too cold. I felt like I was in an icy lake for one moment. Next, I was suddenly in a sauna, sweating profusely. When I woke up, I still felt groggy and tired. Afterwards, I also took other prescription drugs, but nothing helped me to sleep better. Moreover, they caused a lot of pain. It affected my hormone levels, digestion, nervous system functions, and bowel movement. At the worst time, I used a urinary catheter. I couldn't urinate on my own, and I had no choice. Since Western medicine didn't help, I turned to traditional Chinese medicine. The acupuncturist used many needles on me, even ones as large as chopsticks. I tried many different treatments, but nothing freed me from insomnia. So I kept wondering about other solutions. One day, I saw a Bodhi meditation magazine. It seemed promising. I thought, if energy Bagua could help me sleep and avoid the pain from medication, I might as well give it a try. The first time I met him, his parents were supporting him to walk. He was shaking as he walked or talked. I could tell he was very weak. At first, he couldn't practice for even 5 minutes. He was using a urinary catheter. I couldn't keep up, and just followed along on the side. When I was tired, I rested on a chair at the back of the room. After walking for every few minutes, I had to sit and rest. The closing exercise was impossible, because I couldn't bend down and pat my body. I didn't have the strength to do it. Then, I began to practice energy Bagua every day. I started to get better day after day. After a week, I could catch up and walk with everyone. I made the decision to come off the medications. I gradually reduced the dose. During this process, I could still fall asleep, so I was happy. Energy Bagua has truly changed my life. After a month of energy Bagua practice, my energy level and fitness improved tremendously. I can sleep normally. I couldn't even imagine it when I had insomnia. I could feel myself becoming stronger. After 6 months of practice, I was generally healthy and sleeping well. He's a different person now. He is energetic and lively. Once, he shared with me that he felt like having limitless energy. He deliberately bikes on steep roads, cycling uphill. Energy Bagua rescued me from hell, the excruciating pain, and took me to heaven. I have recovered both health and confidence. Life has become more beautiful. Energy Bagua has transformed me. I'm passionate about energy Bagua. I will recommend energy Bagua to more people, so everyone can benefit. Good, it looks like he's destined to be here. In just 1 week, he felt improvement. 1 month later, he was already sleeping normally. What a great improvement. He's totally transformed. He's able to run, jump, play sports and ride a bicycle. He's a totally new person. His energy looks unlimited. Right. He looks energetic, full-powered. Yes, full of vitality. It's just like our slogan, Energy Bagua, energy for life. He has benefited. Thanks to Grandmaster JinBodhi. He's blessed. To benefit from my practice method means he's blessed. The cause of most insomnia cases is vital energy deficiency. Everyone has emotional issues. You could lose sleep from getting too angry. The thing is, this is not insomnia and you should recover your sleep later. Insomnia is losing sleep for months or even years. It's caused by vital energy deficiency. Energy Bagua has helped people with liver and gastrointestinal issues, dizziness, ear water imbalance, leg pain, etc., floaters too. And now, insomnia. It replenishes your vital energy so that your internal organs function as they should. Energy Bagua draws energy from the universe to your body. Alright, that's too deep for you. In short, there are many kinds of energy in the universe. We live and face issues from our family, interpersonal relationships, stress at work, societal pressure, etc. Also, things like living costs, safety, and the feng shui where you live. Could, to a certain extent, affect your overall health and longevity. We're happy to read so many positive updates and stories. Thank you, Grandmaster. It's really troublesome once insomnia finds you. Like I said, the cause of sleeping problems is energy deficiency. We've no idea what we lack. Is it yin or yang energy? The circling motion of energy Bagua fixes this. Don't worry about having too much yin or yang energy. Your energy will be well balanced, and you'll be auspiciously blessed with health and longevity. I'm not bluffing when I say, Energy Bagua fixes everything, insomnia included. Our testimonials don't lie. Practicing Energy Bagua accumulates heavenly energy, which makes us healthier and helps us live longer. It could make you a heavenly being on earth. Walk Energy Bagua every day, and live to 99. Good answer. I wish you health and longevity. Received. Also, joy and happiness. Received, gratitude to Grandmaster JinBodhi.